Okay, it is finally time. I just got my King of Christmas tree in and I am super excited to get it up. But before I start decorating it, I actually want to go to Walmart because I am looking for some burgundy ornaments. They did not have any at Hobby Lobby the other day. So we're going to take a little trip to Walmart and hunt for some cute and cozy home decor because, I don't have enough of that. And I also want to see if I can find a tan bedspread or something. So come with me. This is going to be fun. Let's go look at the Christmas decor in Walmart and then come back home and see what I ended up purchasing. So we're back home from Walmart now, but before we do the haul, I want to go ahead and get the tree set up so that as soon as I'm finished with my haul, I can start decorating with some of the ornaments that I picked out. And y'all, I am unboxing the 8-foot unlit King Noble tree from King of Christmas. And if you've ever wondered whether their trees are truly worth it, then let me show you why I love this one so much. First of all, the setup is so easy. This tree was genuinely so easy to put together. Each section just slides right in and it really does just start to fall naturally into place. So instead of fighting with the branches, you really just are guiding and fluffing. And speaking of fluffing, this tree comes with these little fluffing gloves that I absolutely love. And if you've ever scratched your arms up trying to fluff a Christmas tree, you know why this is the best thing ever. Okay, I am so excited to share everything that I got with y'all on my Walmart thrifting trip. However, these items here, my husband and I had to go out of town to get. I have been wanting the My Texas House pre-lit trees for a while just because I wanted them for our bedroom. The 4-foot tree I think is going to look so pretty, and I wanted a couple for our living room too. But y'all, them things are hard to get your hands on. So hard. So I ended up finding some that was like an hour away, and we went and picked them up. I have some future videos for y'all on some other things that we did while we were there. We went to Goodwill together, we went to an antique store together, and that was a lot of fun. And I found some amazing pieces there. But the primary reason that we went to that town was to pick up these two My Texas House 4-foot pre-lit cypress pot Christmas trees from Walmart. They are beautiful. If you can get your hands on one, good for you, because they are extremely hard to find. I really wanted the 2-foot for my living room, but the 2-foot, I cannot find the 2-foot ones anywhere. Like, they're sold out within like 3 hours of me every which way, and they're sold out online. So let me know, have you been able to score any of the 2-foot My Texas House Christmas trees, or are you like me and you are just taking what you can get and getting the 4-foot? So yes, that's the first thing that I'll share with y'all, because they will kind of be in the background. And these are some beautiful, beautiful trees. So I was excited to get those. So the main tree that I'm going to be using in my living area was actually sent to me by King of Christmas again this year. Y'all know that I love working with King of Christmas. They reach out to me every year and ask if I would like to collaborate with them and review one of their trees. And how could I say no, y'all? They have the most perfect trees. So yes, once I got to that point on my Christmas tree, I was like, you know what? This tree is so beautiful. It deserves different ornaments. Like, it needed different ornaments, and I had none that matched the color scheme that I was going with this year. So that's why I needed to head into Walmart. I had tried Hobby Lobby, and they had none. They had none of these burgundy color ornaments like this anywhere. They had, I think they had like 4 that was in a pack of 8 with other colors, and I did not want those other colors. And I thought that was so weird for Hobby Lobby. Maybe they just didn't get them at mine, or maybe they sold out. I don't know, but I want to show y'all these up close. So it's these right here, and they do everything always looks a little more red to y'all on the screen just because of the lighting, I guess. But they are like a very deep, have like almost that purple undertone that y'all probably heard me talk about quite a bit. So I got several boxes of this at Walmart to go on my King of Christmas tree that we are going to finish decorating, and I'm going to reveal to y'all the final look of it before this video is finished. But I had to go get the ornaments to go on it first. So yeah, I got probably 5 or 6 packs of this. I probably got too many, so I probably bought more ornaments than I need. But I do that on purpose because I don't want to be running back and forth to the store if I need it. So once I decorate the tree and I see that I have enough and I have, you know, things left over, I just take it back. I just don't like not having enough of something and having to run to the store and taking a chance on them being out of it. So I did splurge a little bit on some of my Walmart stuff this year, but I absolutely love it. And this is just the holiday time brand, I guess is what you would say. So then I got several boxes of this khaki looking color right here. It almost kind of matches that color that I love all over my house. That kind of matches the colors of baskets, I guess you could say. So I don't know exactly what color you call this. Tan, I guess just tan. But it looks so pretty on the tree next to these. And then I have like a basket sitting on one side. I'm looking at it right now. Basket sitting on one side of my tree with a bunch of cutting boards in it, just because I did, you know, because of where I did place my tree this year. Y'all saw it. It's in front of my bay window where we have like open concept. And since we had our remodel done, I just had nowhere else really that I wanted to put my tree. I didn't want to move a bunch of stuff around in the living room. So that was the only empty spot, and it just made sense for it to go there. So I've tried to kind of put like some, I don't know, kitchen-y things. I did find a couple of inspiration pictures on Pinterest for like trees that are kind of in a living room, but also in a kitchen, and how they had things around them. Because I was just trying to, I don't know, tie it all in, if that makes sense. So that's what I've come up with so far. And y'all hear that? My feet are sticking to my kitchen floor. I don't know why. I don't know what's on my floor, but these things go together so pretty. And I think that's the only 2 colors I'm doing. I wanted to do like some gold colors because I did get a new tree skirt. Y'all will see that in a future video. That's going to be in a Hobby Lobby haul. So I've been to several places this year getting Christmas things for, you know, the style that I want, the theme, and the color that I want. Other than the thrift stores, I've been to Walmart, TJ Maxx, and Target. I didn't get very much at Target at all. Like, I think I got one thing. And then Most of the stuff I got at TJ Maxx is for my bedroom. Oh, that is the best haul ever. Okay, so I did get this little guy here, just this little nutcracker to tuck in somewhere. I love that he's the neutral color. I do have a big neutral nutcracker, and I have him styled on one side of my tree in a little basket, and so I thought I might tuck this one in on the other side with the crock and the rolling pins that I have on that side. I'm not really sure. And y'all, I don't know how much all this stuff was, because Walmart, they take the price tags off everything now, so it's hard for me to tell y'all how much these things are. I think the ornaments were like $8 a box, maybe $6. But yeah, I don't like, this doesn't have a price on it. So I'll try to tag everything for you that I can find in case you're interested. Okay, so last year I wanted these and I could not find these either at any of our Walmarts or online. And I just kind of gave up looking for them or worrying about it. But this year, when I was just in there browsing, they had 2 of these left. And so I thought, okay, well, that's a sign. I need to get them because I want these to go in our master bedroom on each nightstand. I think they'll be so pretty in there. It is just these very, let me get one of them out of the way, very rustic looking reindeer, in my opinion. I think that a lot of people said these were a dupe for some, I don't know, some fancy brand or something. I just really like how they look imperfect and they kind of fit into, you know, my style and my decor really well. I hope y'all can see it good with that tag being out of the way. So there's this little face there. That gives you a better, I'm trying to look down at my phone so I can make sure I'm in frame here. I think these were $12. They could have been $8. I'm not really sure. Again, they've taken the tag off. The price, they got the tag on it, but they take the price off. So there's the little scan thing. I don't know if that helps. Again, I will try to tag some of this stuff for y'all if I can, just because I know when people see something, they're like, oh, I want that. They don't want to have to go search it out. They want to be able to click a link and go right to it. So yeah, I did get 2 of those, and I thought that those were really fun and sweet. And then I got just, this is not really that fun, but I did get this. And I'm going to talk about it because somebody may be needing something like this to use in their decor. I just got another one of these little 3-function warm white battery operated lights, just to go on something maybe like a little mini tree or a wreath that, you know, you can't plug in or anything like that. And what I love about these, I do remember this was like $4.97, is they have a timer. So you can put this on the on setting, the off setting, or you can put it on the timer setting. I don't know exactly how the timer setting works, so I'm going to read on here and try to figure that out. I don't know if it like times itself for 5 hours from the time you turn it on the timer. I don't know, but I have several of them in my house and I can't remember how the timer setting works. So I'm hoping that whatever I read on there is going to help me explain a lot of the other ones. So these pieces here I fell in love with because they just look so realistic. And it is also by the My Texas House line, and it is called this Wispy Pick. And again, the price is not on here. I can't remember the price, but it is this Wispy Pick. And look at these, y'all. These look so just realistic. Here's one kind of up close. They're not this bright of green. Okay, so they are not this bright of green. I got sun coming in on one side and my lights overhead. These are a bit of a darker green. Maybe there's a little bit truer depiction of it there, but these are so pretty. I love how you can maneuver these wires around. So like if I wanted that to just point way down like that, I could, or just, you know, you can maneuver them and make them just look so wispy and full, and I love that. I got 2 of these and I don't know exactly where I'm going to use them. I don't. And again, if I just don't use them and they don't work out anywhere, I will take them back. But I thought, oh, I love those. And they had, let's see, they had different ones. I think I showed y'all on the video that they had different styles. So this is the one I chose though, and I think that they are so beautiful. Let me set these over here. Let me show y'all this, and I don't know if I'm going to use this or not either, but I got this for our master bedroom. So you'll hear me talk about in my TJ Maxx video that I think I'm going to use my white comforter to go with a blanket that I get at TJ Maxx. When you see that video, if you stick around for that, you will understand what I'm talking about. But when I was at Walmart, I had just left that TJ Maxx and videoed there, and I was like, I just really don't like the white. The white was looking way too spring and summer, and the plaid looking bedspread that I have on my bed now just really throws my whole Christmas look off. So I think I'm going to fold that up and put it in a closet and just pull it out on another day. I won't get rid of it because I do like it. But I was thinking I might need like a beige or a taupe looking quilt, just not so white. You know what I'm saying? That's something that has a little bit more of a warm tone to it. So I did come across this. This was pretty inexpensive from Walmart, and it is also the My Texas House brand. And I didn't get it just because it was My Texas House brand. I got it because I liked the pattern here. There was a lot of them that were, you know, a lot less expensive, but I did not like the, I don't know, just the pattern of the quilt. You know what I'm saying? This one has more of a vintage looking kind of pattern there, and I really like that. Some of the other ones I just did not like at all, so I did not get them. And then I'm going to show y'all the last cozy little things that I got from Walmart. These are not decor, but these are important, I believe. So when you are decorating, or after you decorate and you're just laying around your house, lounging around, looking at all of your beautiful stuff that you worked hard to accumulate and decorate, go over to the, okay, so no, this was in the regular clothes. We'll talk about the other one in a minute. So this is a Time and True, just a sweatshirt. I think this was folded up like on a table. So this is a very cozy, pretty green little sweatshirt, and it just feels so soft. Now, I normally wear a large, but I always get these bigger just because I want them, you know, to just be loose and real flowy on me. And I like to wear these around the house or just with leggings or something like that. I just love those. And let me see. No price. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what their deal is with taking all the prices off. So now over in like where the pajamas are, they call this their loungewear. And this is, let's see, I think this is a Joy Spun. Yes. Okay. So I've talked about Joy Spun pajamas before, but this is considered their loungewear. And this is just these very comfy little like stretchy loungewear pants. And what I love about Joy Spun is they make a lot of their pants have, you know, this, it's not cuffed, but it's got like this elastic ankle down here, which I really, really appreciate because I'm very short. And a lot of times when those have like the big open leg at the bottom, they're like this much too big on me. So I love that Joy Spun does this with a lot of their pajamas and their loungewear. So I got these pants just for like, you know, loungewear, kind of hanging around the house. If it's a day that you want to hang out in your pajamas, but you don't want to hang out in your pajamas, you still want to look like you put yourself together just a little bit. So I got this shirt to go along with it. I think that it matches. It's so cute. And this one is super, super soft, y'all. Look at the pattern on that. I think it is so pretty. So here it is with the pants. Hopefully y'all can kind of get an idea for the colors there. I'll try to do it like this. I think they go together so cute. Of course, the colors never really come through too true for y'all on the camera. I don't understand why. I don't even have my brightness up that bad. But yeah, this is Joy Spun also. And I just really, really love and appreciate how soft and buttery their material is. And I also love that the sleeves are not super, super long. Do you see that? So it's almost like it cuts off like right here. If that bothers you, you might think about that. But I love it because, again, I'm short. So my arms are short, my legs are short. And this just really fits me well without me. You see how I've got these sleeves all rolled up. And I don't have to do that with these. So I think this is just some very cute loungewear. And, you know, with the holidays coming up, you always have family around. Or, you know, some people do. I don't always have family around. But when I do, and sometimes I want to go ahead and get my shower, you know, and be done for the evening. And I'll, you know, put something like this on and I can still come out and visit with the family and all the things. Okay, I'm not completely finished with the tree, but I did want to go ahead and just show y'all how beautiful this tree is with some lights and some ornaments. And I did put a few of these little bell garlands on there. And my lights are actually not blinking. I don't know why when you film the Christmas tree lights, they do that. I wanted to share something with y'all that I actually did a little DIY on this tree. I did not get the pre-lit tree because I wanted to take some string lights that I got at Hobby Lobby and make them kind of my own. So these lights normally now come in like all of these LED colors. They're really bright, and that's just not my vibe. I like the very warm lights, and these almost look like antique lights in my opinion. But what I did, and the reason I could do this is because these are little LED bulbs. They do not get hot at all. I took some acrylic paint and I painted over each little bitty bulb. I did this for every string of lights in my living room, and y'all, it made a world of difference in the lighting in my tree, in my garland, and a couple of the little trees that I got from Walmart. I actually did them like that as well. I have one little bell ornament in here because I'm trying to decide if I like that in there. I think I do. And then I had some of these smaller velvet little ornaments that I added. These are some of the ones I got at Walmart. Here's the burgundy ones that I got at Walmart. I'm sorry about the lighting. This tree is in front of a window. I'm trying to back up just so y'all can kind of see the colors. And I really just love the simplicity of this tree. And it's not so wide. So that is one thing that I really love, because we are limited on space, is that the base of this tree is just wide enough to look beautiful, but it is not so wide that it is in our walkway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a wheelchair user. My daughter uses a wheelchair. It's a smaller wheelchair, but still she needs space to get through. And this is plenty of room for her. So if you are struggling with space, this is the tree for you. And also, if you want the non-pre-lit tree and you want to figure out how exactly I did this, I'll try to show you exactly what I did in the next upcoming video or two. I think this one's getting pretty long, so I better go ahead and cut it off now. But y'all, I am obsessed with my King of Christmas tree. It is so beautiful. I still have, like I said, a couple things to do. I need to put a bow on the top or a tree topper or something, but I just could not wait any longer to show y'all this beautiful King of Christmas tree here. So I think that's everything. I think that is everything that I picked up at Walmart. Thank y'all so much for going shopping with me at Walmart, seeing what they have in the store and also what I purchased. I'm super excited to get these trees out, to get them fluffed and plugged in and just see how I love them. So yeah, thank y'all again for coming shopping with me. I hope that y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.